Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses. And this is read from the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry by Albert G. Mackey. Red, scarlet, or crimson, for it is indifferently called by each of these names, is the appropriate color of the Royal Arch degree and is said symbolically to represent the ardor and zeal which should actuate all who are in possession of that sublime portion of Freemasonry. Portal, symbolic colors, page 116, refers the color red to fire, which was the symbol of the regeneration and purification of souls. Hence there seems to be a congruity in adopting it as the color of the Royal Arch, which refers historically to the regeneration or rebuilding of the temple, and symbolically to the regeneration of life. In the religious services of the Hebrews, red or scarlet was used as one of the colors of the veils of the tabernacle, in which, according to Josephus, it was an emblem of the element of fire. It was also used in the ephod of the high priest, in the girdle, and in the breastplate. Red was, among the Jews, a color of dignity appropriated to the most opulent or honorable, and hence the prophet Jeremiah, in describing the rich men of his country, speaks of them as those who were brought up in scarlet. In the Middle Ages, those knights who engaged in the wars of the Crusades, and especially the Templars, wore a red cross as a symbol of their willingness to undergo martyrdom for the sake of religion. And the priests of the Roman Church still wear red vestments when they officiate on the festivals of those saints who were martyred. Red is in the higher degrees of Freemasonry as predominating a color as blue is in the lower. Its symbolic significations differ, but they may generally be considered as alluding either to the virtue of fervency when the symbolism is moral, or to the shedding of blood when it is historical. Thus, in the degree of provost and judge, it is historically emblematic of the violent death of one of the founders of the institution, while in the degree of perfection, it is said to be a moral symbol of zeal for the glory of God, and for our own advancement toward perfection in Freemasonry and virtue. In the degree of Rose Croix, red is the predominating color and symbolizes the ardent zeal which should inspire all who are in search of that which is lost. Where red is not used historically and adopted as a memento of certain tragical circumstances in the history of Freemasonry, it is always, under some modification, a symbol of zeal and fervency. These three colors, blue, purple, and red, were called in the former English lectures the old colors of Freemasonry, and were said to have been selected because they are royal and such as the ancient kings and princes used to wear. And sacred history informs us that the veil of the temple was composed of these colors. Thank you for watching. And please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment, and if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Roses. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.